We watched Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead episode 10 yesterday, and today we're going to be watching episode 11 of Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, titled Hometown of the Dead 2, because the last 3 episodes of the season are a multi-part episode. Well, everything went to shit yesterday with Higurashi unleashing the zombies within the town and targeting Kencho and Akira because everyone he hates must become a zombie. So with that, let's just see how dark and depressing this anime gets with this episode of Zom 100. It's time to see how many people actually die and who's not gonna live, because they showed us way too many stories for all of them to make it out alive. Hey, at least we have Akira coming out and saving the day to his theme song. I'm pretty sure his dad's already bitten because his mom's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm still okay," which kind of makes me think that he was bitten, but he's taking longer to change than everyone else, and he's been fighting the infection for some time. Oh, this is gonna be a sad ending, isn't it? Oh, we got Angie running away for Charo, looking for her little dog, the only family she has left. The dog is just humping a chicken? Okay, it's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. That's a little better. That's a little better. Kencho, are you naked? Aw, she just wanted to find her dog because that's all she has left. Okay, he's not naked, thank God. He just has his shirt off. That's way better. Okay, good. It's not a zombie. It's only one of the bad people. Jesus, the dude's trying to get himself killed, going down with me. This is why some people don't survive the zombie apocalypse. Right here. They go crazy. Beatrix coming in for some badass shit like she did last time. Oh, that's a fast lawnmower. Oh, the horse got away. Apparently, Headstrummer versus Katana. Headstrummer wins that fight. Okay. Yo, I better get some badass scenes with Beatrix using Katana, because that's gonna be awesome. Aww. This is kind of like what Akira's dad was like last episode. You know, his son's young, he has a chance to live, where he's old and he knew he'd probably die. Oh, Shizuka's going against all her little training here, where instead of running away and saving herself, she's saving the old people. I was gonna say this is the creepy guy that said he'd like to stick his tongue down some girl's throat. I hope Shizuka kicks the shit out of him. I haven't done enough yet. Let's go, Akira. This is his hero moment. This is how he wins. Aww. Akira really does love his parents. Look, I knew it! His dad is willing to sacrifice himself to save his son. Akira just wants to repay his parents. That's all he ever wants to do. But his dad sees it differently. Huh? So this guy was just a terrible husband, and he just did not have a happy marriage, so he wants the world to burn. Okay. What a little baby. Oh, God, I hate this guy so much. Shizuka, kick his ass. Oh no! Force my tongue down a girl's throat. Oh my god, why? Okay, that's kind of funny. Dude, this guy has had bad luck with women throughout his whole life, so instead of trying to change it and be a better person, nope, he's gonna assault someone. That's what's gonna happen here. I feel like this guy is literally blaming everything on luck when it's his own actions that have caused him for all this to happen. Exhibit A. Okay, let's see what's wrong with this girl who is a fencer. What's wrong with her? Why does she hate the world? What do you mean, what's right? You're not doing anything that's right. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, she's the person who everything has to be done her way, and if you don't do it the way she wants you to it, you're in the wrong. Kento's got this right and thinks, stop blaming others for your problems. Oh, so this buddy wasn't even at his son's birth? Yeah, you're the horrible person here. Just blaming everyone and claiming yourself as the victim. Look at that, Kento's just calling him out for being a terrible person, never treating his wife right. You tell him, Kento, you tell him. Now throw him into the zombies. Bro is literally saying you two are going down with me. Kento's gonna jump in the shit box. Oh, right into the manure. Well, the human shit. Oh my god. That's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Well, at least this guy gets eaten by a zombie. That's the best part so far. Get killed, bitch. Right into the electrocuted fence. This is what you get for being a terrible person. Oh. Oh, nasty. But he lived. He lived. That's all that matters. Shizuka's just pretty much calling this guy out for being selfish and only ever thinking about himself instead of other people. But you know, if you're more considerate about people around you, the better luck you have. Dude, bro's a sharp shooter. He just got there like no tomorrow. Old man Hiko. He's got this. I was gonna say, old man should just shot him in the head. Like, why are we letting him walk around still? Like, I would have just headshotted his ass and just left him for dead. Whippersnapper. Imagine doing all this and then getting beaten to a pulp by a bunch of old people. Someone who's self-absorbed will never be blessed with good luck. Couldn't have said it better. Okay, now we go back to Beatrix. Kensho and Shizuka have taken care of their bad guys. Now it's time for Beatrix to take care of hers. Dude, Beatrix, what are you doing? Oh, she's jumping on the water wheel. I thought she was about to do a backflip over the zombies. But this chick is so obsessed with doing everything a certain way that she believes her way is always right. We got Beatrix being like, there is no perfect way to do anything. Because of all the different cultures and people, the world is a colorful place. And I loved how she used her culture as like how people do things differently. There's not one way to do it. Ha, you should have stopped and questioned that you may be wrong. Exactly. Get crushed. Oh, I was hoping she'd get run over. Well, she's about to get eaten anyway, so sucks to suck. Oh no, it's Akira's dad versus all the zombies. Yo, Akira's dad's kind of a badass. What do you mean your time's come at last? Higurashi, what? Oh, so he saved his dad to kill Akira. Uh-oh. To be fair, the irony in this situation is that to repay his father, he shouldn't do that because his dad would hate him for it. And if you like this reaction, you want to see more anime reactions like this and anime discussion videos, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button to stay up to date with all that. So with that, let's jump into the discussion part for this episode. So I'm noticing that the last two episodes with Zom100's final episodes are absolutely fantastic, really pushing our characters to the next level. Now that they're actually dealing with something close to home, actual enemies that aren't just zombies and some crazy shit going down around them. Like they've found zombie sharks. They've had to fight other zombies while dealing with Akira's old boss, but they haven't had to deal with something like this. Something so close to home. Because you had Kensho versing the one self-absorbed man. He blames his wife for everything. He blames her for not treating him right. He blames her for blaming him for being a terrible father, which in turn, he was just a terrible father. He kept playing the victim. Nothing was his fault. Just showing how self-absorbed he was. And Kensho points out, literally points out that this dude, did he ever get flowers for his wife? Did he ever treat her like a princess? Did he ever actually thank her for all the work he would have done around the house and taking care of his child? He just wanted her to do everything for him with no return, just showing how bad of a partner he was. And I loved how Kensho got that like stand-up moment, because I fully thought he was going to go in to find Angie and Charo dead. But I loved how, to save them, Kensho jumps off the roof. It looks like he's going to do that self-sacrifice ploy, but no, he was just aiming for the compost where the shit goes. Absolutely disgusting, but hey, he was able to survive, and I love the moment he gave Kensho. Then we had Shizuka versus the tongue dude. We never really got these guys' name, but tongue dude wanted to force his tongue down anyone's throat, and he was going to do that with Shizuka. I was really hoping Shizuka would beat the shit out of him, and that's where the hero moment would come from. But we got some good hero moments with the old people, because she did everything to protect them. She didn't analyze the danger at all. Instead, she risked her own life to save them. And I loved how she stood up to him, because he's just another self-absorbed person. All he does is care about himself. He blames everything on luck. He doesn't think that he does anything wrong. He just thinks the world is out to get him, where everyone else is lucky except him. But it shows from his past that he's just a terrible person. The luck he has is his problem. He doesn't do anything to better his life. He literally burns down his restaurant he's working at because he throws a cigarette into the garbage. Doesn't put it out, but he blames it on luck. Well, it's their fault for not getting ashtrays. Well, maybe put out your cigarette before leaving the building. Like, it has nothing to do with luck. It literally just has to do with you being a terrible person. And Shizuka points it out by like, have you ever helped anyone else? Do you care about anyone in your family? Or is this luck only for you? Because he never actually helps anyone else or does anything else, he's gonna have shit luck, because when you have people around you you take care of and help out and care for and show compassion to everyone else, you're more likely to be lucky, because someone who's so self-absorbed will never be blessed with good luck. Just showing that if you're a better person, you'll be lucky. So yet another person taken down by bad luck, and I loved how old man Hiko came in, has a sweet ass sharpshooter shot, shoots the gun out of the guy's hand, which honestly should have taken him out, but I guess we're not going that dark. Then we had Beatrix versus the lady who's always right. And I thought this was an interesting one because it's a little different from the other ones, where she's just one of those people who thinks that everything she does is the right way and every way everyone else does is the wrong way, even showing how much of a bitch she was at work, where she would just complain to upper management because someone didn't do something the way she wanted to do. That's why no one liked you, because you were just the person who never was open-minded to other people's ideas and you only ever did it your way. And I loved how Beatrix showed her that that's not right, because For example, Beatrix's culture from Germany did everything differently from Japan. You know, because they do things differently doesn't mean that they're wrong. Beatrix even defeating her by doing something that wasn't in the quote-unquote right way and having the zombies help break the wheel to stop the electric fence. I loved how Beatrix got the moment because she does stuff differently. She's a German who's obsessed with Japan culture. She's gonna do stuff completely differently than everyone who lives in this country is gonna do. And I just loved how they've kind of focused on that, showing each of these characters get their hero moment. And then you have Akira, the man who will never back down. He's gonna do everything to save his parents and repay them, even saying while he's fighting the zombies that he's never got to take his parents out. He never got to send them on vacation. He hasn't got married yet, and he hasn't got them grandchildren. But his dad pulling him back and stepping forward, being like, you know what? If you want to repay us, protect your mother. Don't come outside. Because a parent won't let their children die before them. So it shows how the two kind of sides where Akira's dad probably doesn't have much time left. It looks like he has an illness or he's been bitten and he's been fighting off the infection. But I love how it sets Akira off because it's Akira trying to save his family. All he ever wants to do is repay his dad. And having Higurashi come in and save his dad was like, holy shit, this guy actually going to be a good person saving the dad because it's not the person he wanted to kill. But no, he's just going to use Akira's dad in order to get Akira outside to get bitten by a zombie. Because that's all he wants to do is watch the people he doesn't like get turned. Super dark, super twisted, and the ironic part of everything is the fact that Akira's dad wouldn't want him to go outside and get bitten. He would want him to allow himself to get killed. Because if Akira steps out and gets bitten, everything his dad just did is for nothing and he's gonna die anyways. If Akira lets his dad die, he's gonna be able to live his life, save his mom, and take down the bad guys. So I really like what they're doing, and it's setting up one freaking epic final episode, and I'm glad we're watching it one by one rather than doing it all at once. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you thought about this episode and how you felt about the characters going against the bad guys. So I'll talk to you tomorrow when we watch the final episode of Zom 100.